Zoology is the scientific study of animals, their structure, physiology, behavior, and interaction with their environment. The scope of zoology, from laboratory research to field work in zoos and wilderness, understanding biodiversity and preserving it for future generations. The origin of life. Life began 4 billion years ago based on fossils and genetic evidence. Last universal common ancestor, the first true living organism from which all life evolved, protocele, early life form with a membrane, cytoplasm, a functional structure performing basic life process, the replication, nucleic acid, DNA blueprint, store genetic information, RNA builder carries instructions for protein synthesis, cell division, mitosis, DNA replicate, nucleic divide, cytoplasm divide, one cell become two. Mutation, error during DNA replications, drive genetic diversity and evolution. The evolution and natural selection, 3 pillars of zoology, Charles Darwin, theory of evolution, George Mendel, theory of heredity, Louis Pasteur, experiment disproving spontaneous generation, Louis Pasteur, experiments disproving spontaneous generation, Darwin, 5 key theories summarized by Ernest Mayr. Life is constantly changing. All life share a common ancestor, tree of life. Species multiply by splitting and transforming, change happening gradually through small accumulations. Natural selection determine which trait persists. Artificial selection versus natural selection. Artificial selection, human controlled breeding for desired trait to breed crop varieties. Natural selection, environmental pressure favor trait that improve survival and reproduction. The tree of life, classification, definition of animal, an organism that eats other organisms. Taxonomic hierarchy, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Species, Ernest Mayr, a reproductive community isolated from other species accumulating a specific niche. Cladistic, classify organism by shared evolutionary trait. Clade, a branch including a common ancestor and all descendants. The role of zoologists' work include field research, studying animals in their natural habitat, captive management, running doses, breeding program, conservation biology, protecting biodiversity, habitat and species, ecosystem health, balanced ecosystem are resilient, human impact, pollution, habitat destruction, invasive species can destabilize ecosystem. Conservation effort aim to restore balance and maintain biodiversity. What is Loca, the first animal species, the last universal common ancestor of all life, the first multicellular organism, the first vertebrate fossil? The answer is the last universal common ancestor of all life. Which of the following is not one of the 3 pillars of zoology? Darwin theory, Pasteur germ theory, Mendel theory of heredity, Pasteur disproof of spontaneous generation. The answer is Pasteur germ theory. In taxonomic hierarchy, which level comes directly after order? Phylum, class, phylum, genus, and the answer is the family. Artificial selection differ from natural selection in that it occurs more slowly. It doesn't create new trait. It's directly by human. It doesn't affect reproduction. Answer is it's directed by human. Which of these best describe a clade? group of unrelated species with similar feature. A group include a common ancestor and all its descendants. A single species, a taxonomy. A group including a common ancestor and all its descendants. Define mutation and explain its role in evolution. What is Ernest Mayer's definition of species? Describe one way human activity can disrupt ecosystem. Differentiate between DNA and RNA in